allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America,
to the republic
to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, justice for all.
Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this meeting is given in the annual notice, which is submitted to the governing body and Herald News, emailed to the office of the county clerk, and posted on the PCCC website and bulletin boards on November 20th, 2025. Alumni Rep. Pusada.
Present. Present.
Thank you.
Trustee Ocker. Trustee Drakeford.
Present, but is there any way to turn up the volume, please?
Keisha, we're trying, but it's the first time in this room, so we'll do our best.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Mine is all the way up. Thank you. I'm trying to hear. Thank you. Sorry.
Trustee Golden.
Mike, are you here?
Present,
Yep.
Trustee
yes. Yes,
Trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Present. Trustee Smith. Trustee Sumter. Trustee Tanis. Vice Chair Ramirez.
Present.
Chairman Martha.
Thank you. Consideration of the minutes of the Board of Trustees meeting March 17th, 2026. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, can I have a motion to accept the resolution number 1? Second. Roll.
Trustee Drakeford.
Yes.
Trustee Golden.
Mike,
He looks frozen.
Trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Smith. Trustee Sumter.
yes.
Trustee Tanis. Yes. Vice Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Chairman Martha.
Yes. Okay. Resolution number 2, consideration of the minutes of the Board of Trustees special meeting, April 1st, 2026. Are there any corrections to those minutes? Hearing none, do you have a motion to approve resolution number 2?
So moved.
Second.
Roll.
Trustee Drakeford.
Yes.
Trustee Golden.
Computer
I think
froze.
he's frozen.
I texted him, so.
Trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Smith. Yeah. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Trustee Tanis.
Yes.
Vice Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Chairman Martha.
Okay. Then. Presentation.
Yes, the presentation tonight, I'd like to ask John Conley, Dr. John Conley, to come forward. He's with us tonight to present the promise of Rifle Camp Environmental Center. John currently functions as the acting dean for science and technical studies. John joined us a little less than a year ago. He's had over 30 years experience in higher education. We value his expertise, particularly as we move forward with the trades in technical studies. And he will be coming back to you at a later board meeting to talk about where we're going with the technical studies, welding, electricians, and solar technology, and what am I missing? Automotive technology, which we're really proud of. So, John?
Chris is working on a few things to get the presentation up and running, but thank you very much. Welcome to the Rifle Camp Environmental Center here at Rifle Camp Park. And I'm happy to talk a little bit about Rifle Camp Park and the genesis of things and where we are at this point. Should I just hit the key and move it along using the I suppose while this is happening, a little bit about me. I'm a PhD biologist, spent a lot of time at a research institution doing that, and became the assistant chief academic officer there, and spent a lot of time, as Dr. Beebe said, in higher ed. So being in the environmental center is actually really important to me personally, because I do believe that there are moments in time now where sustainability and issues of the environment are particularly important. Being able to provide a place that is steady and sure, with direct contact with the environment is going to be very, very good for our students. And so near and dear to me, because as a biologist, my area of research was on basically wood decomposition and nutrient cycling. Basically, is about how trees and forests sustain themselves. You folks have ever seen the movie Avatar? All that stuff growing in the trees and all that in the forest floor, that's the very stuff that I studied. And I was studying long before the Hollywood movie came out. So anyway, ready for this? Good. Okay. Thanks very much. So Rifle Camp Park, the nature center, not the environmental center, used to look like this. I don't know who took the picture, but it is a little askew, but it sort of emphasizes the point. This facility was really in need. This was a facility owned, operated, so to speak, by the county, performed vital functions for the county in terms of educational outreach, and it had, essentially come to its time, the end of its lifespan. On top of the Nature Center was an observatory. This is the observatory cone. In this observatory is probably a telescope that is now in storage right now. It's around 12-inch lenses, so about like that. Terrific resource again to the county, but has had at this point reached the end of its life. But you can't pass up this location. It's the best location in the county for so many things. And so I think that it was the vision of the county commissioners at the time in 2022, and in collaboration with Dr. Rose here at Passaic County Community College, to say we're going to do something with this particular site and we're going to make good use of it. And so in November of 2022, county commissioners here to look at with Dr. Rose basically announced that we are going to be doing something special with this site, and we are going to resurrect in a new form the Nature Center. So plans were made, blueprints were drafted, got it going. This is essentially the layout of this facility. If you folks have not had an opportunity to tour the facility, I'd be happy to do it at the end of this meeting. But this is the space. Outside, you may have viewed this. This is the only in construction picture I have, but this is the observatory tower, on which if you folks walk outside later as you head out, you will see the dome on the top of that. But this project went on and on for a period of time, and we basically are at that point where we have a temporary certificate of occupancy, and here it is. This is the space you're in right now. We anticipate that this space is going to be incredibly useful as a resource to the county, as a resource to the college. Students will get to enjoy it, and the entire community will be able to basically hold special functions in this location. So that's the other view, of course, shaded out right now, but what a view it is, particularly at this time of the day. So you folks perhaps go for a tour today. You will see there are two laboratories. These laboratories are outfitted for the purposes of lecture for the students and also for laboratory for the students. And they're going to be well outfitted with that. Again, we're sort of in that space right now, that place right now, where we haven't finished the job yet, right? We're in a transition. We do expect to be offering classes in these laboratories come November. Now, when you walked into the building, you walked into the lobby space. Now, this is a large square footage area. I met recently, more on this in a little bit. Chris Sullivan is the lead park ranger for the county. He and I met a week or so ago, and he said, well, I wasn't quite sure what you folks had in mind for this space. Maybe you're going to put a reception desk here. This is a lot of square footage for a reception desk. This is an educational and outreach facility, and so we really need to be thinking about it in those terms. So what I'm showing you now, here's the space. This is reimagining the space. So essentially, we did something like this. The telescope parts at the bottom, that gives deference and an educational opportunity for show and tell and point and discuss for the observatory, which is located here. And then this is really an environmental center. Essentially, the center point there is nature, what we refer to as natural history. Natural history, you have geology represented, and of course the local mammals. I don't know if we've got any birds, no birds in this one, but there are birds in this one. So you could do it that way, or you could do it this way. Something that brings that lobby area as an educational space, not just as a place to, walk in and be empty. So this one, as you can see, is open. This one is closed. And this one literally has the jungle gym effect. You'll see a small opening at the bottom. Little kids could crawl in there and they could see it. You can have it lit up in there and you can have stuff in there, so you can do something like that. Now, I met, as I mentioned before, with Chris Sullivan. He is the lead park ranger here for the county. He is responsible for the delivery of programs. In fact, when he was hired, he was brought on to bring a particular kind of program to the county, and that is a ranger program. So in essence, training rangers for the county for educational purposes and outreach. And so one of the things that they have done extremely well, and our collaboration with them is hopefully going to enrich and fortify what they're doing, is going out to the local schools in Passaic County, grades kindergarten through 5th grade, and bringing nature to those kids, education, environmental education to those. And this is for the really little kids. This is a junior ranger program. Hand this out to the kids, to the teachers. This is an award-winning packet. It's state first place and that sort of a thing. They're very proud of it. They're very proud of the work that they're doing. They have one gentleman who is running ragged around the county, making sure that the kids are getting educated and informed. It gets them outside. And imagine what that's going to look like with this new environmental center. They can then come here, and so they get introduced in their classroom. And then they've got some energy and some momentum, and then they come out here, and then we do something different with them here. Now, this is also important for us to keep in mind. Rutgers has the Cooperative Extension Service. We have not reached out to them yet, but you bet that we will, because there are all kinds of opportunities for education, but also for undergraduate research, which is a part, frankly, of our mission. Again, one of the reasons I'm excited to be here as an acting dean of Science and Technical Studies is that the science part is a real opportunity. We have real strength here happening with our Bridge to Bridge program, baccalaureate. The real key is undergraduate research. What happens at Passaic County Community College is the first 2 years of college, the freshman and sophomore year. That means that when they become juniors and they go to Rutgers, or they go to Montclair State, or they go to William Patterson, the college experience has to feel familiar. It has to feel at the junior level of college. They need to be ready for that. And in the sciences, undergraduate research is key to that. And a partnership with the Rutgers Cooperative Extension Service will be key in delivering that. Now, one of the things that appears in the memorandum of agreement related to the county's relationship and the college's relationship about this facility will be bird watching. That there'll be bird watching programs that we can deliver and that will have a meaningful experience. So we will be doing that. We do have an expert on staff, Martin Baranowski. He is eager to do this. He's wanted to do it for years, sort of lining everything up, and he's been asking for money for the things that he needs to do and get it right. And so here we are, we're ready. He's ready to go and do that. The evidence for this, of course, we've got a whole website that's set up taking a look at the bird list of Rifle Camp Park, and over all of the years, 161 species of birds have been identified here. And that's only for those folks who are active on this site. Once we're up and running and doing this for real and reaching out, it's going to become more serious, and we're going to start to end up with some of the great species that you can see only just once in a great while, and they'll end up on the list. Now, one of the things, of course, for the college is that we're trying to engage in collegiate level education for, there's now an environmental sustainability program. This is an Associate of Science degree for our students. The genesis of this particular Associate of Science degree begins with basically a NASA grant. You folks are not expected to read all of this, but essentially there were 5 awards for this grant throughout the entire country. And what you've got there is Prince George's Community College, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, University of the District of Columbia, and Passaic County Community College is in there, right? So we competed with the rest of the nation to secure this NASA grant, and we were successful. Thank you, Todd Sorber and team. Right? Phenomenal job from the foundation in putting that sort of thing together. And we ended up, these are students, These are intern students who are functioning inside of this NASA program, and they are doing internship, getting paid to do research at NETSO. And much of this has to do with the sustainability function. So we have here Ashley Cruz. She graduated in 2024. The environmental sustainability program was very young. She's the first graduate there. And this is what the curriculum looks like. The program of study here is founded first in chemistry, which is a little bit of a surprise to me, not biology, but I totally approve. And then the necessary general education classes. We have an environmental ethics class. We got, I think U.S. history is here, better be, okay, good. And we just have the right collection of classes: environmental science, environmental ethics. We've also got the sustainability, introduction to sustainability. Not going to give you folks a dissertation on that particular piece because that's a whole different thing to talk about, and I just won't do it tonight because I get too excited and take too long. What we have done, what we've accomplished, moving on all of this, that we have done numerous seminars and workshops. This has been led by a person I'll introduce you to in a moment, in a couple of slides. Done lots of field trips, particular places. The NASA internships has really been the centerpiece of this. Having students do paid internships, $1,000 to do internships at one of the NASA sites. We've developed a new curriculum, which you have seen. The equipment this grant has been used to purchase more than $100,000 for the scientific instrumentation to get us where we want to go. Collaborations with the schools that will continue. Now that this building is finished, we will really be able to execute much more on. So this has been a momentum builder that allows this facility to really reach its peak. The last thing I would like to point out here is potential opportunity with Cold Spring Harbor Labs. So Cold Spring Harbor Labs, we have a relationship with them. It's personality based at this time. There's Dr. Rose and Jeff Gordon. These folks are very tight with Cold Spring Harbor. Cold Spring Harbor is a national and international organization that works on molecular biology, development, and education. In essence, this is where Watson and Crick did most of their work. So when DNA was discovered, its structure, its function, so forth, that happened at Cold Spring Harbor Labs. So the fact that we could engage them in a particular way is important, and it's possible that they could end up with a laboratory here where they can do their work. Why would that matter? One of the abiding questions that we need to be thinking about is that gosh darn pesky Lyme disease, okay? And how frequently are ticks in particular regions infected or not? And if you get bit by a tick, that's one thing. If you get bit by a tick for a long period of time with Lyme disease, it's a whole other thing. So wouldn't it be nice to know, in Passaic County, what is the distribution and what are the hot spots for Borrelia burgdorferi? Cold Spring Harbor Labs, they can get it done. Our students can do it. Really exciting work, really terrific. You throw in birds, doesn't matter if you're a deer or a mouse, birds carry them too, and they fly them around, and you have vector and disease transmission. So, all stuff. Now, I mentioned all the things that we've been doing. This is among, just as one example. This is happening yesterday, right? Yes. So, it's a great trip, exciting, lots of things there. But there's no shortage of enthusiasm in the person here on the left. This is Cassidy Bell, and she does good work in the environmental sustainability program. She is our full-time lead instructor, trying to get it all done and connect with these students and get them excited. And there she is again. She's showing her wares and promoting the program there. This is at the Cold Spring Harbor Lab at Passaic Valley Technical Institute, CTI, which is now Passaic Valley PCTVS, Technical Schools, and the name change. So this is happening right there, and Ari is leading these environmental science students in DNA technology and biotech. So that's what's happening there. With the Passaic River and our falls, it's a natural thing for us to be thinking about water quality issues and how we might do that. And our students have been gaining access there, collecting samples, running samples. Here they're looking at nutrient analysis with the Lamont test kits, etc. And on it goes. Getting to the end here, folks. U.S. Geological Survey here looking at precipitation, climate criteria and all the rest of that. We anticipate getting together with the USGS because this is right out that window, okay? So there's no reason that we can't be doing the data collection with and for the United States Geological Survey. We do not know if these stations are active, but we can make them active, and it's a very, very exciting prospect for us. So there you go, the USGS. This is our own equipment purchase with that NASA grant. It's a very expensive piece of equipment. This takes a look at air quality. We need a good place to put it, and we're trying to sort of figure what is the best place to do that, to fulfill the obligations of the NASA grant and get going. So I do not want to take up your entire meeting time, and so that sort of brings it to the end. But I will tell you that I'm excited about this program. I'm excited about this facility. I'm excited about what it's going to be, reaching out to the county and delivering on essentially the next phase, the evolved next step for what used to be the nature center. So any questions you might have, of course, I'd be happy to.
Hold up. We're done. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you. Okay, my intern report. I've been on the job for a couple of weeks. What I've been doing is speaking with Steve's direct reports so that I can get an idea of where those are. I was also very happy to spend some time with Alexa Rose. She came by and we had a long conversation. So that was just wonderful. Certainly, I missed the president because he was my go-to person. When I didn't know what I was doing, I would go to him and he would help me out. So the other thing that we've been doing is receiving many emails from just about everyone, but mostly the community college presidents offering their support. If there's anything that you need, if there's anything that you don't understand, please email us. We'll help you. Also, I know Basil too would probably validate this. When we walk down the hall in college, faculty come up to us. If there's anything that you need, just call me, email me. The administrators, everyone, so kind, and it's really it's helpful. It's very helpful. So so that's where we are. I just want to remind you of some things that are coming up. I think you have. Do you have something in front of you? It says the annual scholarship gala. We were honoring Hector Laura. It's going to be on April 30th, 6:30 in Wanacue, and I hope that everyone can attend. And then the other thing that's before you also, do you have this handout? Yep. Okay, on the memorial service of Dr. Rose, which is on May 15th at 10 a.m. And many people are asking about that, particularly college-wide, wanting to know, you know what we're doing. So I expect that it will be well attended. Okay, the next I have is the discussion items, instructional items. I think that they were in your packet. I'll go over them really quickly. The Perkins grant, we're just asking to reallocate $73,000 that we haven't spent to some other areas and the grant. The business items, any questions on goods and services? Okay, and then the last is proposal to conduct the search for the president.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, resolution number 3, to meet an executive session, discussion of personnel, contract negotiations, and matters protected by attorney-client privilege. Have a motion for resolution 3.
I'll move. Second.
Roll.
Trustee Drakeford.
Keisha?
Yes,
Trustee Glover.
sorry.
Yes.
Trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Trustee Smith. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Trustee Tanner.
Yes.
Vice Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. We'll meet in executive session and discuss personnel contract matters and matters protected by attorney-client privilege. No action will be taken in executive session. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Resolution number 4.
Good.
Yeah, the meeting is called back to order. Board met in an executive session to discuss personnel, contract matters, and matters protected by attorney-client privilege. No action was taken in executive session. Roll call.
Trustee Drakeford,
Yes.
trustee Groveland,
Yes.
trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Smith. Yeah. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Trustee Tanis. Yes. Vice Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Chairman Marco.
Yes. Okay. Action items, resolution, consent resolution items A and B. A is Carl D. Perkins Career and Technical Education Grant. B is purchase of goods and services. May I have a motion to adopt resolution number 4? Consent resolution items as set.
I'll move it.
Dang, let him finish.
Motion. That time, yeah. A second.
I didn't hear the motion.
Motion is to adopt resolution number 4, consent resolution items A and B. Perkins Grant and the just goods and services.
Trustee Drakeford,
Yes.
trustee Groveland. Trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee
Yes.
Smith. Yeah. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Vice Chair, oh, sorry, trustee Tanis. Vice Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Chairman Marco.
Okay, resolution number 5, personnel items. May I have a motion to adopt resolution number 5, personnel items as set forth in the memorandum dated April 21st, 2026. May I have a motion? Second?
Second.
Second.
Trustee Drakeford,
Yes.
trustee Groveland,
Yes.
trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Smith. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Trustee Tanis. Yes. Vice Chair Ramirez.
Reflect, I must recuse myself from this item.
Chairman Marco.
Resolution number 6, the authorization of a contract with search firm and appointment of search committee. May I have a hire ACCT to conduct the presidential search and appointment of the search committee as set forth in the memorandum dated April 21st, 2026.
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Drakeford,
Yes.
trustee Groveland,
Yes.
trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Smith. Yeah. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Trustee Tanis. Vice Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Chairman Marco.
Yes. Okay, are there any remarks from the public? Seeing none. Are there any remarks from the trustees?
I can say it was a good first meeting here, folks. Well done.
Have to do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a motion to adjourn. So move.
Second.
Second. Roll call.
Trustee Drakeford,
Yes.
trustee Groveland,
Yes.
trustee Moody. Trustee Poe. Yeah. Trustee Smith. Trustee Sumter.
Yes.
Trustee Tanis. Chair Ramirez.
Yes.
Chairman Marco.
Yes. Okay, the meeting adjourned at 6:53. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Sorry about it.
Thank you.